All right, man. Bob Quinn says that he is open to trading the third pick, but he hasn't started discussions on possibly trading down in the draft. Let's talk about it. We back. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Everybody showing love to the channel. Continue to do it. Best way to support is share the video and check my other channel out for more sports, music, news, and entertainment right here on YouTube at Goodfellas Sports TV. But yeah, it's a good possibility they can trade down. Usually you get in the top three to get, quarterback or a life-changing player like a running back or a great pass rusher. And in this scenario, depends on how the combine goes. It depends on what quarterback rises, what players rises. People think the draft is set in stone right now. The top five, anybody can fail a drug test, medical fail. Some question marks come back in the background check, or somebody gonna rise and run the fast 40. Somebody gonna be a combine warrior. It's probably gonna be the reverse effect of DK Metcalf. Usually, when somebody like DK Metcalf has to last year had the combine he usually rise higher, and I think a lot of people gonna see they missed out on Metcalf last year, and somebody gonna be a workout warrior, and they're going to reach this year. So it's not set in stone. The Lions, the ideal situation is to move back and collect assets. And they can move back and collect assets and still get a guy they want. Derek Brown, Jeff Okuda, Isaiah Simmons, whoever the situation may be, whoever it may be, then that's the proper thing to do. Remember, this team has multiple holes. Contrary to what Dan Orlovsky says, former Lion quarterback and ESPN analyst now, the Lions are not 2 or 3 players in a good draft away. They're a great draft away, and they're multiple players away. I mean, the ideal situation probably would be trade down and take a lineman. May it be the best left tackle available, or it may be the best defensive player available. You know what I'm saying? And then, try to get an extra one or get an extra 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever you're trying to get in the process, or get a one next year. So, if you're not going to take Tua, Joe Burrows, Justin Herbert, Chase Young, if he doesn't fit the profile, then you're probably going to have to move back and still get the guy you want. So, I think it's a smart thing to do, unless they really like a guy up high and they really feel like they can't get him. So, he said those talks about trading down or trading the draft usually happens at the combine. I definitely believe that he will talk about somebody moving up and, taking that spot. And I think it's the right thing to do. They got to build this team the right way. They can't do it the microwave way. They got to marinate the meat, slow cook the meat and all that stuff. Let it marinate, put it in the smoker, whatever you want to do, and cook it the right way to get this team going in the right direction. And the only way you turn a team around with one player is usually a transcending quarterback. Okay, you see the difference between Joe Flacco and Lamar Jackson. You've seen that. The difference between Drew Brees not making the Super Bowl and Tom Brady coming in and making the Super Bowl and having them and giving them longevity, playoff runs, and multiple Super Bowls. The quarterback is the one position that has an instant impact that can change a losing team into an instant winner, like cooking instant rummy noodles. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only player that's going to come in and have a drastic impact. Now, don't mean that it's that quarterback in the draft this year. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that. But a cornerback, a defensive lineman, a receiver, we didn't change every part out of this Detroit Lions car except for the quarterback. But none of them changed life in Detroit. The only thing that's going to change life in Detroit is probably changing the owner. You know what I'm saying? Or getting you a transcendent quarterback. And I don't know if that's in this draft. I like Burrows, I like Tua, but the only transcendent quarterback I see coming out is Trevor Lawrence, in my humble opinion. So if you trade down and you fill out your team, and when you trade down and get multiple picks, guess what you got to do? You got to hit on those picks. So do you trust Bob Quinn to trade down and get it right? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. Because last year we could have made the argument that he should have took Devin Bush and put Devin Bush and Tavai in the front seven, and that's an instant upgrade right there. They grow together. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about multiple misses he had. He good in the middle rounds. He can find you a Galladay. He'll find you a Hen. He can find you late Amani Arakwe. But in the first round, he struck out a lot. Taylor Decker, Jared Davis. You know what I'm saying? Hawkinson, the jury's still out on him. Ragnar was a pretty good pick. Taylor Decker sucked. So, like I said before, second round, Tease Tabor, missed out on that. Ashawn Robinson. The first couple rounds, he probably need to delegate. But I think, me personally, if you see a player that you know is good in the top three, that can change the franchise around, you got to take them. But it's a long way from here. Somebody might show out of shape in combine. Somebody might get injured. Somebody might run a slow 40. Background check. The top of the draft is going to change drastically. Watch what I tell you. The top 10 is usually never the same. So, Bob Quinn, I linked the article in the description saying that he's open to trading down. So you guys can check it out for yourself. Hit the drop down box and just touch the title when it comes up. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, a video request, keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal, link in the description, Cash App, username there. Best way to donate for me personally is to share the video and check my other channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know what you guys think about Bob Quinn being open to trading down, and said those talks will start at the NFL compound. I think that kicks off February 29th. One time for the one time. Motor City Sports Talk. It's your host, CJ Goodfellow. We gone.